Hello, everyone. Welcome to Divine Light and Love Oracle with Stella. Hope everybody is having an amazing Wednesday. We are halfway through the week. Hallelujah. And I hope everyone has been well and that you are having a good week so far. It's a great day to have a great day. That's how I started my morning. So I'm so pleased to be here with you guys. Have some messages from Spirit to encourage you along your journey. And it took me an extra couple minutes because I was trying to get clarification as to what the title of the message is. And the title is inspired by a Mariah Carey song called Emotions. So the title is You've Got Me Feeling Emotions. And the you I am referring to is the you within your heart. So much has happened over the past week in reference to the heart expanding and opening up, the deep chambers of the heart chakra, the high heart, the throat, the third eye, the solar plexus, the sacral chakra. There's just so much happening that it's amazing and it's wonderful. It's like literally watching like lights just switching on one house at a time. Like if you've ever been in a blackout and the power company literally lets one house at a time come back up. It's kind of like that. So it's super exciting to know that many people, for the first time or the first time in a very long time, are getting in touch with their emotions, their feelings. And for the first time in their lives, it's not overwhelming them. It's not like, standing on the beach when the waves are crashing. You're not getting hit and knocked down every single time. You're able to ride the waves and just, go with the flow and feel those feelings and feel those emotions so that you can move forward in your life, able to be free and joyful and so grateful for this beautiful life that you've been given the privilege to have. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Jennifer, Matt, Kate, welcome in. Anyway, as I was saying, now that the heart chakra and the high heart and all these things are flowing and open, love and emotions can flow inbound and outbound, and it's so beautiful. And so the very first message right out the gate tonight came directly from the Tony Carmine Salerno Heart and Soul deck. And I just really love this deck. It's just so lovely. And the sentiments expressed, the pictures, it's just a beautiful deck. And so the very first card, as you can see, is this beautiful ocean where you have all these sweet little hearts floating and drifting, and the sun. And you guys, you know that because this is a collaborative space, I always ask for you to share what you see and recognize in the cards, particularly to place it in the chat so that when people watch the playback, they have the benefit of receiving the collective experience where we as individuals come together and share what we recognize intuitively. So please be encouraged to do so. Right? All over the place. That's right. So this oh my gosh, seriously, you cannot make this up. Okay. A pool of suppressed emotions lies trapped within you, and it's time for you to release them. Allow your feelings and emotions to surface. You are safe. It's okay for you to open your heart and be vulnerable. This is a time for healing old wounds. This healing process is a blessing and not a curse. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. Wow. You guys, I get shook up when something happens and I'm just like, whoa. Because, of course, I had no idea that this card, how connected it is to the title of this message. Those deep suppressed emotions are able to come up to the top without the attack on your heart, if that makes sense. Perhaps before it would have been too painful to allow the flow to come up and out, but now because of these clearings and healings, Archangel Raphael has been helping so much in this area with healing and comfort, so that we can allow these feelings to rise up and come out, so that there's no blockages in our energy meridians. And so first and foremost, I want to give thanks to Source, Mother Gaia, our archangels, our spirit guides and ascended masters, our ancestors and the light workers in this room that are here together in this space to share their light and love and support for the collective. May the work we do here tonight be of great significance and assistance to those who are in need at this time. And we just give thanks and appreciation for each vessel that is here. Awesome. Hello, Radhika. Hi, Love for Paragon. Hello, hello. Yes, thank you. Brighter Horizons. Ooh, Petra, that was beautiful. Absolutely. In fact, I'm going to turn that back over for anyone who just joined us. This is it. I mean, wow, brighter horizons. And you know what I saw the moment I saw these sun reflection aligned was the chakras that we were just dealing with. The third eye chakra, the heart, the solar plexus, and the sacral. And just, you know, how those have come into alignment now. And so the feminine and masculine energies are able to move out of distortion into the divine energy. They're able to communicate, and there's no competition, no tug of war, no push-pull. It's a complementary energy and a synergy between masculine and feminine energy at this time. And it's so beautiful. I mean, it's surrounded by this love. The love is floating freely. Nothing is being contained or restrained. And it's just absolutely beautiful right off the bat. Hi, Luana. Good evening. You know, so this is so significant because it is right on time and in alignment with what Spirit has been sharing, is that we are in a place where the divine masculine and divine feminine energies have shown up authentically and in a genuine way, and there is a true synergy between the two. And for each individual who's been working diligently on self-mastery, self-love, mindfulness, aligning with the vibration of truth in oneself, shedding projections, reparenting the inner child, releasing toxic attachments in favor of healthy, loving connections with soulmates of both a platonic and a romantic nature, serving in the light by assisting humanity, connecting with your angels, your spirit guides, being conscious and taking time to meditate, connecting with nature and grounding. All of these beautiful, amazing connections that we're experiencing right now. It's like if you've ever seen like a power grid, and again, I guess power is on the brain tonight. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. All of these power connections going to the motherboard, and as they're connected and the switches are being turned on, your light is being illuminated so brightly in this journey, and it is amazing. And so after that card, the next deck that Spirit guided me to was the Hero's Journey. And why I love this deck so very much is because I've been prompted to share about how this deck really gives a good visualization of the twin flame journey. And so, for many people that started on this journey, you thought that you were just a solo vessel individual on your own, trying to come to terms and understand why you were having perhaps spiritual connections, telepathy, synchronicities with an individual that you've identified as a twin. And on this quest, you learned a lot. You maybe went to YouTube, maybe you went on Google, you looked around the internet for something that might explain this phenomenon so that you could make some sense out of it. Some people went deep within to try to understand just what this journey was about and what it meant to them personally. Some people actually reached out to the person they perceive as their counterpart and wanted to connect and form a relationship. And so through that process, the one thing that you could control in this is yourself. If the other individual was not in divine energy, divine masculine and feminine energy in union in themselves, you may have hit a roadblock. If the individual was in distortion energy, you may not have been compatible to come into a physical union with that person in the timeline that you were hoping for. And so for many people, they discovered that they were going to have to accept at this moment in time, there is a pause in the journey and that they need to make a decision. The crossroads of do you wait and put your life on hold and wait until the person may come back or indicate that they're ready for a connection with you? Or do you move forward and learn more about what you are called to do in your mission and purpose to serve? So you started as a twin flame, and I don't have the cards out that show this, but I might have to grab them just for the benefit of demonstrating it. There is a twin flame card and there's a powerful light worker card. So this would be your twin flame card. And as you know, like a candle, a flame seems small, but it's bright. But once you recognize that you're so much more than a flame, you are actually a splendid torch that belongs to a bigger collective. And together we burn brightly as an inferno of light. And we make a difference in the world. And so once we've come through this part of the journey, self-discovery, just like fire burns away impurities, it distills, it heats, we really had to melt down and break down any barriers that would prevent us from giving or receiving love, as Rumi says, the highest vibration of all. And so in the process of doing all of that, Spirit wanted us to be reminded that it was time for us to say yes to our higher calling. That we've transitioned from a twin flame to a powerful light worker, a splendid torch. Our higher calling is for us to serve and care for the needs of others, humanity, Mother Gaia, and ourselves. And so in this process and in this journey, there has been so much knowledge imparted, wisdom, so many layers, like an onion being peeled back. So many layers have come down, walls have come down, old thought processes that no longer serve you, negative patterns, all of it had to come down in order for you to get here and become the most rare, real, raw version of yourself. Here you are stripped down and you are an inferno with your soul family, your soul tribe, who are all committed to the same efforts to raise the vibration of love on this planet. So Spirit also wanted to highlight and bring out that you hold the key to an awakened life. Through this journey, you have come into the realization there is so much more to this than coming into physical union with another person. This has to do with you becoming the greatest version of yourself, the most authentic version of yourself, being able to speak from the heart and know that what you say is aligned with a vibration of truth. And you're able to recognize that you desire a healthy connection with all beings that you come into contact with. That you're not afraid to speak your truth. You're not afraid to step back and allow for space in connections to take place so that things can naturally progress or move away if that's what's needed. You have complete trust in the universe, that the universe has your back, that the Creator has your back, that you have so much power on the inside of you, and that it's not coming from an external source. All this firepower comes from inside of you when you decide that you hold the key to an awakened life. You are going to be able to make decisions and recognize opportunities, and you are going to continue to put one foot in front of the other as you boldly move to this next season of your life. Many people are quantum leaping into this next season of their life. They realize that if they want different results, they have to do something different. So the something different is recognizing you're not waiting for somebody to hand you a key. You hold the key to this awakened, empowered life. So boldly step forth and know that in doing so, the law of attraction, the law of grace and efficiency, the law of reciprocity, these universal laws are all working, and they are all for your greatest and highest good. So it is for us to maintain a high vibration so that high, good quality opportunities, situations, and individuals are gravitating and magnetized to come into our lives. And you guys, as you know, I have the hematite magnets. When you're in alignment with truth and love, this is what happens. Opportunities, people, situations come to you with great ease. If you are resistant, if you are not willing to do this work on the inside of yourself, even the person you perceive as your twin, you will be able to get close, but you will not be able to bond together because the polarities are off. Or vice versa. You know, the twin will not be able to come into bond and union with you if your energy is off. So we're being called to recognize we are responsible for the energy that we bring into this earth. And it's understandable that many of us have had childhoods and traumas and things that have caused us to have different attachment styles that are not healthy. But we've been called to heal ourselves, reparent ourselves. Some people have had to seek professional help. Some people have gone through different healing modalities that are holistic in nature to heal and become healthy on the inside. Some people have sought even more spiritual guidance through meditation and guidance from different spiritual individuals, intuitives, and that's all beautiful because it means that you're evolving and you are making the efforts to heal and restore yourself so that your inner peace, your light, your love, your hope, your joy just radiates from the inside out. So, with that said, I feel very strongly that because we are feeling the emotions now in a deep, profound way, we are magnetizing amazing opportunities and connections and individuals into our lives. And the decks that Spirit had me pull out are definitely an indication of the direction things are going. And so this very first deck from the series of cards that we're going to be working with this evening is the Spirit Animal Oracle. So I love this deck. It's just so beautiful, and there's only a couple of cards that Spirit had me pull out. I think maybe 5 or so, but I'm going to go ahead and shuffle them and just ask that the messages be very clear and crisp and understandable so that we can apply them to our circumstances. Oh, good gravy. Look at that. And for those of you who are new to the channel, I always get super duper excited when the card matches the cover of the deck because I feel like it's a amplified message. So the very first thing out the gate is the dragonfly, magic. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. And you truly are. You are brilliant and blessed. What a gift. The very first card that came from this is just outstanding. It's one of my favorite cards. And so I'm going to go ahead and read to you a little bit more about the dragonfly. So they are representative of prosperity, purity, good luck, change, messages, nature spirits, and ancient wisdom. And it says the dragonfly is an ancient creature. It is estimated that they have been on the planet for millions of years. They are gifted survivors. Their brilliant colors come only with maturity. This is a core truth of their wisdom, growth, enlightenment, and your best self comes with time. Dragonfly asks us to be patient with ourselves and the process. The first 2 years are spent in the water as a nymph. In the late spring, they crawl to the land and dry themselves off and take to the air. The last stage of their life is stunningly short. Dragonfly people are urged to seize the brilliant moment while they can. If a dragonfly comes fluttering into your awareness, know that a message of change and opportunity are on the wind. If the dragonfly is your totem, you have the power to continually transform into something better and more brilliant. You will have everything you need to prosper. If you ever feel static, call upon the energy of the dragonfly to help change the situation, to lift you to a higher, more brighter, and beautiful world. And right at the bottom of the book, it caught my eye. It said, drop your burdens, let go, and fly. So somebody needed to hear that tonight. You have been on this journey, and in some degrees, you've experienced burdens that you haven't been able to even share about because it's just been that deep and heavy on your heart. But now you're being called to release the burden and fly. Be free and recognize that you are magical, you are incredible, and you can manifest anything that you set your mind to. So make sure it's of a high vibrational nature. Oh my gosh, I love this card, you guys. It is the unicorn. It is infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become legendary. Oh my word, that is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, that's just like, that is just beautiful. I'm just like, yes, thank you, Spirit. All right. The unicorns are representative of power, purity, protector, possibility, enchantment, beauty, luck, travel, master of transformation, and miracles. Unicorns have become a symbol for all that is magical, pure, and good. In medieval myth, it was a wild woodland creature that would cure the sick and purify water with the touch of its horn. Unicorns see beyond the illusion and peer into the heart and true character of any person and situation. Unicorns make themselves known only to innocent and virtuous people. Negative energy has no place in the unicorn's world. Unicorns are protectors of the kind-hearted and nature spirits. They have the ability to travel between the seen and unseen dimensions. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. It says, if you have crossed paths with a unicorn, you are headed for good luck. You have formidable energy guardian in the unicorn. And if they're your totem, you have very sharp intuition and you are imaginative and creative and love everything beautiful. Unicorn will shine the light of magic that surrounds you. Unlike many people, you will be a believer because you have seen what they cannot. Listen for the tinkling of leaves like bells on the wind. Unicorn is approaching and blessings are near. Take a deep breath and let the spirit of unicorn fill you. Cross over between realms like unicorn and bring back light, beauty, and truth. Unicorn energy can be like your magic cloak. Like the unicorn, you can go beyond the ordinary and become legendary. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. Ugh, I love this, and I love that there's butterflies. This past week, we have been surrounded by butterflies over here. They just have been coming out everywhere. And so I know that this is a very transformative time for quite a few people in the collective going through significant transformations. And when I tell you these butterflies, they're not like little babies. They are just beautifully mature. I mean, just incredible. And so I just want to encourage you to embrace and recognize the transformations. Oh my word. The dragon, supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage, and you can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Rise. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Rise with dignity. Master of the elements. Strength. Raw energy. Good luck. Old soul. Life force. Success. Achievement. Confidence. Dragon is a mysterious and powerful and dynamic totem. It is the shaman's and magician's wisest ally. Dragons are pure conscious energy and can shapeshift at will. All four elements have dragons. Okay, so you might want to think about, for those of you who identify with your birth signs, these are the dragons associated with the elements. So the air dragons control intellect, reason, and illumination. Fire dragons harness creativity, passion, and mastery. Water dragons are depth, insight, and intuition. And the earth dragons rule wealth, riches, and manifestation. If you have drawn the dragon card, which we did, we're being called to step into our highest potential. You can lift yourself up from the mundane struggles and become liberated from the common life. Are you ready? The winged dragon is symbolic of transcendence, freedom, and higher consciousness. It is a symbol for emperors and kings. Ooh-wee. And where there are emperors and kings, there are empresses and queens. This is powerful. If the dragon is your totem, you are marked for power. Use it well. Your purposeful life is your greatest treasure. Your wings are your breath, your body, the earth, the water, your blood, and the fire, your eternal spirit. Let your life rise from the ordinary to become extraordinary. We have had several cards already talk about taking flight, rising up. In fact, rising with dignity. Don't kings and queens and emperors and empresses rise with dignity? Whenever we've seen maybe on television or in a movie, and there's individuals of royalty, whenever they stand up from their thrones, they rise up with a very dignified posture. This is a call for us to recognize the strength and majesty within each of us. Rise up in your power and know who you are. So that's outstanding. Oh my goodness. There it is, the butterflies. Rebirth. We had the card Daring Rebirth yesterday. You can reinvent yourself. Open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. This is you becoming more comfortable and at peace with your abilities as a light worker. You are reinventing yourself with each day that passes by. You're learning a new facet of yourself. The butterfly represents new beginnings, higher planes, rebirth, transformation, prosperity, personal growth, bliss, love, and grace. If the butterfly has fluttered into your awareness, know that change is in the air. If you see a butterfly in your garden, expect new opportunities for prosperity and friendship. Butterflies bring beauty and color to life, but it doesn't always start that way. Butterfly asks us to be patient with ourselves and consider life's chapters, which are the caterpillar, the cocoon, emerging, and flight. Butterfly people, the stages of beginning, struggle, birthing, and completion must be viewed as one cycle of experience. This is the butterfly's law of progression. Relate this law to your daily activities and have faith in your future. Results will show in time. Butterfly people remember that change is good, a new day will soon be birthed, and that endings are also beginnings. If the butterfly is your totem, you have grace, eloquence, and understanding. Everyone is blessed by your beauty and indomitable faith in goodness. You love the garden, and flowers are your friend. You understand that happiness is found in the simple things. Know that you were born to fly, and that you will have many glorious days in the sun. And one little tiny thing that caught my eye on the bottom of the book here is do not resist change. Do not resist change. All of this is happening for your greatest and highest good. Last card from this deck, the hummingbird. Miracles. You are a joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. Spread the miracle of happiness. The hummingbird. Joy, love, beauty, miracles, timelessness, positivity, and ideals. If hummingbird is your totem, you are a person of joy. You bring a smile to everyone you meet. Hummingbird takes away sorrow, worry, and sadness. Hummingbird medicine teaches us to let stress and troubles go. When a hummingbird appears, it's a reminder to spend time in the garden, drink from the sweet nectar of life, and flit from flower to flower, helping to propagate all that is beautiful. Hummingbird people are the masters of healing with herbs, flowers, colorful stones, aromatherapy, and love. If you have hummingbird as your totem, you naturally radiate the colors of the rainbow. Your bright, cheerful presence and sweet laughter is a blessing to all you meet. You are a person who creates happy life magic. Hummingbird energy is associated with accomplishing that which seems impossible. You can even fly upside down. If hummingbird is in your life, you have the ability to see good in others and beauty wherever you go. Acceptance and love are the healing powers you offer by just being yourself. You have a very high energy which naturally uplifts others, but even hummingbirds need a rest. Take time with the flowers for renewal and never let anyone take away your joy, sparkle, or positivity. Happiness is who you are. Ooh, beautiful. And one little tidbit at the bottom of the book, it says, fly away from anything that dims your happiness. Also, it says, are you feeling caged? Open the door. Ooh, that's so beautiful. Love this. Oh my gosh, you guys. Beautiful cards already, right? Love, love, love it. All right. Next deck we're working with is the Wild Offerings by Tasha Silver. Hey, how's everybody doing in there? Let me jump in the chat for just a second. I hope everyone is doing well. Hopefully the messages are resonating. I'm super encouraged. These cards are so beautiful. You know, now that we are open and feeling these emotions and experiencing more depth and connection to our feelings, these very powerful cards of manifestation are showing up for us, right? Yes. Oh, look at that. The very first card out. Self-love. Show me how to love myself. Show me how to take care of the inner child. Show me how to be kind within. When you step into self-forgiveness, so much can change on the outside. Absolutely. Look at that. True love. Your wholeness and safety lie within, not from a partner, but this sovereignty actually leads to the deepest intimacy for you to stop using others and let me stand on my own feet, dear Lord, and know true love. So again, this self-love, the self-love leads to true love. Being able to love yourself allows for you to love others without what I call the meat hooks or the expectations or conditions. The love is pure and clean and healthy and beautiful, and you already have everything you need on the inside of you. Hi, Beth. Yep. All right. Next card. Boy, self tonight, right? Self-acceptance. Nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on yourself. When you offer your whole being fully to love, self-acceptance arises spontaneously. May I rest in our oneness, dear divine. Accept yourself. You're enough. You're amazing just the way you are. That's the truth, and there's the butterflies again, right? Feelings, so deep in my feelings. I love that song. We heard it today. Boot Up by Ella May. Emotions want to be felt. You really can't surrender something until you deeply feel it. Allow me, dear divine, to offer all emotions to you, feeling them fully so they no longer hold me captive. You've got me feeling emotions. Feel those emotions and allow them to come up now. There's not going to be as much pain and restriction through the heart chambers now because of the work that's been done. Solitude. Once you embrace your inner divine and your own sacred solitude, the right people arrive at the right time, exactly on schedule, without forcing or chasing. Because, you know, as King Matt and I both say, kings and queens, emperors and empresses do not play and do not need to chase. You hold yourself in dignity and embrace the solitude, because in the divine time, aka when your soul is ready, what you are seeking is seeking you and will arrive right on time. Gratitude. Find just one thing you're grateful for right now and let that gratitude pour through your body. It's a healing balm like the warmth of the sun. So we're going to stop for just a moment, and I'm just going to ask everyone to just take a moment. And, you know, it's up to you if you want to share it in the chat or not, but just think about one thing that you're grateful, that's the word, grateful, that you have gratitude for. And just think about that for a moment, you know. It doesn't have to be big and grandiose. It can just be something that just touched your heart that you feel thankful and grateful for. You know, I'm grateful for this beautiful collective body that we are, this soul family. This is just warms my heart. I feel such appreciation for this community. So I'm expressing my gratitude to you to say thank you for being here as a part of this beautiful tribe of light. Okay? All right. Courage. Divine courage is not the absence of fear, but a nudge that says, keep going, do it. Don't worry, all will be well. You have enough to get quiet enough. I don't think I said that right. You have to get quiet enough to hear it. Dear Divine, may I feel your courage and your will. Yeah, it requires courage to make these transitions, to allow these feelings and emotions to come up and rise up, and to still be able to have sovereignty and govern those emotions. So you can feel it, heal it, and move forward through it. Trust. And that was a King Trident quote, by the way. You have to feel it to heal it. When love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. Allow me, dear Divine, to wait patiently until the timing is right. Let me rest in the unknown until a clear path is shown. A clear path will be shown to you by the universe. And those of you who recognize that your third eye chakra is open now, you will most definitely be discerning what that path is and the timing. Because not only is your third eye open, but your heart chakra is open. And those working together will help you know and discern when it's time to make a move. You'll know. Trust yourself. Boy, these butterflies, this is some serious transformation going on, guys. Spaciousness. What do I no longer need? Help me, God, to release whatever people, places, and things that drain my vital essence. Show me what will fill me with enthusiasm and joy. Use your discernment to recognize if there are energy vampires in your midst, and then act accordingly. You're no longer manipulated by illusions or delusions. You see with 20/20 perfect vision, and you are able to make healthy decisions that lead to spaciousness in your life. Because where spaciousness is, there's room for growth. There's room to grow. And in healthy connections, there needs to be room to grow. Companionship. When you fully bless and embrace your aloneness, you're ready for the ones who are meant to be with you. May I welcome solitude, knowing it will open the way for all healthy relationships. You cannot make this stuff up, guys. Healthy relationships require transparency, honesty, integrity, love, support. If there's not a vibration of truth and love in the connection, it's doomed. All the king's horses and all the king's men will not be able to put that dysfunctional, toxic, you know what, back together again. Because true companionship means that you see eye to eye, heart to heart, and accept one another right where you are. That you can be your most authentic self in front of one another, and you still love and accept one another. Those are the soul-satisfying connections that are coming in because you have raised your vibration. Intention. Intention is simply allowing the will and the mind to align and move in harmony. May I always focus on the highest. My intention is that all God's wishes for me come true. Oh, look at that, abundance. For those of you who may have hopped on earlier today, Matt with King Trident's Tribe had a message about the abundance mindset. You are in a powerful place to manifest and attract what you are thinking and envisioning through your intentions. So it is a wise idea for you to adopt the mindset or maintain the mindset of abundance. Divine Beloved, please show me how to fully feel deserving to receive. I release my ego's plan and open to being a vehicle for abundance. Outstanding. May you be open to being a vehicle for abundance. That means you have flow and movement in your life. Direction. Lord, please show me the right action to take right now. Please bring a sign and a miracle that give clear direction. May I hear the promptings of my own body. And if for some reason I'm about to head the wrong way, please stop me. So guidance and direction, your internal GPS, your compass, is pointing you towards your true north, showing you that when you are your most authentic version of yourself, you are unstoppable. Butterflies galore tonight, right, guys? Independence. The more you learn to feed yourself on the inside and care for the inner child, the more freestanding you become. Help me feed and love the inner child, dear Lord. You have got to take care of your inner child. When we don't take care of our inner child, and I'm sure for those of you who have been around children, small children, when they are tired, hungry, or have not had enough of whatever they need, it is like a train wreck right before your eyes. But when you give them what they need, they tend to be more at peace and able to cope and function with their reality. You know, I've seen that happen when parents have their children at the doctor and it's just running late and the child is getting antsy pants, and then the parent will pull out, the magical bag of goldfish crackers, or pull out a juice box or something. And once the child receives that, they tend to kind of calm down, and it's like, okay, I guess I can wait a little bit longer. We need to take care of our own inner child. Hi, young Niels, good evening. And make sure that we are reparenting our own inner children, particularly if you had traumas, abuse, neglect, abandonment, rejection in your childhood. Because if we don't correct those things, what happens is when we attract a potential mate, we unknowingly start to gravitate towards them, and we're looking for qualities that we missed out on, which is why this card earlier actually talked about this, which is really important about not using other people to fill in. Let me see. Yes, here it is. We want that deep intimacy, but we're being called not to use other people to achieve that. We have to recognize we are independent, and we are able to have emotional freedom and independence by taking care of ourselves, which often means going back to your inner child and making sure that your inner child knows that you're safe, so that you don't bring toxicity into your adult relationships. All right, patience. If you've tried forever to shift a problem. If you've tried forever to shift a problem, there's probably something to learn from embracing it. May I let this be for now. Help me relax and trust that every need will be met. Often change soon follows. We have to let go of control issues. The universe knows what we need when we need it and is ready to deliver it like some hot and ready pizza from Little Caesars. So we as a community, because there's the honeybee, the bees are a sense of community, and together we can remind each other, be patient with this process, allow it to unfold naturally, trust in what the universe is doing. Ooh, travel. Let every aspect of the trip unfold in harmony. May divine order arrange and handle every detail. I'll be guided easily and follow the leads as they are shown. See, that goes right alongside of patience. Trust that this journey isn't about getting to the destination in record time. It's about practicing faith and trust and hope and love so that you can achieve freedom and peace on the inside. Again, Divine timing, aka when your soul is ready. The divine brings things in the timing that we need. Nothing comes before we're prepared, nor leaves too early. May I always trust your perfect and holy timing, dear Lord. Yep. Whoop, there it is. Hardship. May I embrace what's happening right now, as baffling or painful as it is. Help me, God, to trust where you are guiding me. I am yours. Okay, so how many of us in the process of going through a hardship have stopped to take a moment to feel and recognize and trust that we're being guided towards something? And it's not just something, it's something for our highest and greatest good. I know it's not easy because oftentimes in the middle of a hardship, it feels like you're in the eye of a hurricane. But tough times don't last always. And the sun will come out tomorrow. It will come out tomorrow. And so be encouraged to know that as you have faith and trust in the universe and source and your angels, that you're being guided divinely, you will find more peace. You will. You'll see the sunshine through the clouds. Okay? Okay. Loneliness. When you stop fearing your aloneness, you stop settling for less than you deserve. May I embrace and love my solitude, and that's when kindred spirits can finally come. If you build, they will come. The build I'm referring to is you building yourself, you being invested in your life mission and purpose. If you take the energy that you might have once invested into a toxic attachment with a twin, and you shift that energy and invest it into yourself and into your mission, you'll find that you have enough energy to do what it is that you need to do, because now your focus is not split. You can focus on you knowing and trusting in the universe to bring you a high vibrational counterpart that is able to have a relationship with you that's good for your soul. For some, that may be their twin. Once the twin is no longer in distortion energy and is managing their energy. Another thing this journey has been about is energy. Energy doesn't lie. Energy is critical to life. Where is your energy currently? Where are you focusing your energy? How are you maintaining your energy? Those are critical questions that only you will know. Good night, Luana. Good to see you again. Thank you for being here. You know when people say, mind your business? We need to mind our business. We need to mind our energy business. Take care of you. Being enough. The innermost heart says, you are enough. Nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change, no need to grow, more deserving. You, yes, you are love. Recognize you are enough. That self-respect, self-love, self-acceptance all comes from you acknowledging your own worthiness. You will not get this validation outside of you. And if someone does give it to you, it's short-lived. It's like lighting up a sparkler on the 4th of July. It'll be pretty and exciting for a couple of seconds, and then it will fizzle out. This is why you must be connected to Source and connected to yourself so that you will always keep your power source charged up, knowing that you are enough, that nobody externally needs to validate this for you. Wow. Beautiful. Okay. Woosah. Okay, Spirit, here we go. All right. Here we go. Now, we are moving into these beautiful cards that are really about the connections that are taking place because you have done so much work in the way of coming into the healthy, loving connection. And y'all are going to have to forgive me. I'm going to turn it this way because Spirit wants me to put the cards in between the divine masculine and divine feminine, because this is where we are. Whoa, cards, holy smokes. Where we are right now in the energy flow, because those chakras have been activated and are functioning. We are in divine energy now. If you're on this channel, if you are regularly watching videos here, contributing to the chat, you understand and know this has been a journey, and it's a continuing journey, but we have worked to get out of the distortion energy so that we can be equipped in our light working abilities. And now communication is flowing, and a true healthy connection with other masculines and feminines in this energy can take place. Look at that. First card out, the connection. Of course there's a connection because these energies permit for communication between one another. We've gone past this standing on the wall at the 8th grade dance, staring at each other, waiting for one or the other to ask someone to dance. We are actually making bold boss moves and communicating to one another and building connections. This is both platonic and romantic soulmates. And when I say soulmates, I mean mates, friends, compadres, amigos, amigas that are compatible with you, that vibe with you. Some of them are going to be platonic, and some of them have the potential to turn into something even greater. But it's about the journey. It's about making these connections. These two individuals, as separate individuals, are whole and complete on their own. But when they are in unison, in union, in harmony together, they have this beautiful connection, and it creates this rhythm and music of life that is absolutely outstanding. Spirit just brought it to my attention to show you this card again. Do you see the sun? And you see the ocean right there behind them? This is a sea of emotions that can now be explored because healing has taken place. And these individuals, the divine energy, means that real conversations can take place pertaining to matters of the heart. Feelings can now be discussed in a healthy, practical, constructive way. And this masculine and this feminine are not running from each other. They are facing one another. They are connected to one another, and they are not afraid to express what's going on. What was once concealed here in this envelope with the little tiny heart is now being expressed. It's out in the open now because the masculine and feminines are not afraid anymore to speak from the heart. And the throat chakra yesterday activated, and now they are not afraid to speak and allow those words to come forth in the 3D. Up until now, a lot of people were experiencing 5D communication pertaining to feelings. It might have been coming through music. It might have been coming through numbers, through serendipities and synchronicities. But now the words are no longer getting in the way, like that Gloria Estefan song. They are able to communicate clearly. Oh, look at this. Yes, chivalry. In divine masculine energy, a masculine can demonstrate chivalry without fear of being shut down. He can be his naturally dynamic, regal, thoughtful, sensitive, powerful, all his characteristics and qualities embodied. He can be all of that without fear that he's going to get played out or treated like he's a joke. He can show up sensitive and kind. He can show up strong and powerful. And this divine feminine energy says, my heart's open. I accept you and recognize you, and I receive you exactly as you are. It's beautiful. The third eye chakra in the masculine energy is open, and he says, that divine feminine right there, I can trust her. I can open myself up and be vulnerable in front of her. I can tell her my feelings. I can tell her my thoughts, and I know that they're safe with her. She's going to guard my heart too. So this divine masculine energy shows up as the best version of himself every chance he gets, because he wants the feminine to also trust that he's for real. He's not playing like he's, moving wishy-washy. He is standing in his power. He's showing his character, and he's able to be the man he was designed to be. I love it. Oh, no worries. See you later, Matt. Thank you for being here. The yin and yang. This is divine masculine and divine feminine energy operating in a cycle, in unison. There's no push-pull. It's just a revolution that's taking place. It's a love revolution. They're balanced. No competition. Okay? Manifestation. The spirals are spinning. Do you see these spirals here? There were spirals in the yin and yang. Manifestation can take place because there's an inner peace between these two energies. This is you in union with yourself. It's nothing coming from the outside at this point. It's all you. But what you are manifesting is a high vibrational counterpart that can come in and align with truth and stay aligned with truth and manage their energy. This is who's coming in to your life if they aren't already there. You're manifesting it. You're also manifesting your best life right now. Yep. The soulmates, people who are mates to your soul, compatible vessels that can vibe with you. They're coming in, your soul family. Oh, thanks, Matt. Appreciate that. Your soul family is critical to your life purpose. Do you see here? We have the earth, we have the heavens, we have abundance, we have a heart that is radiating love, balanced love to both the masculine and feminines. Everything's in balance. 2 birds, the light beams, 2 hands wide open. This is universal love between the masculine and the feminine because they're in their divine energy. Abundance is taking place. The manifestation is happening because both of these energies are in union with each other. Overflowing, as a matter of fact, with abundance. Compatibility. These two are compatible. Now, this is the distorted counterparts. Okay? These are not going to be a match. A distorted masculine is not going to be a match for a divine feminine, and a distorted feminine is not going to be a match for a divine masculine. And even when you put these two together, it is a recipe for disaster. That distorted energy is very low vibrational. This is why Spirit wants us to maintain high vibration so that we attract partners, soul family, that are compatible with us. Inner peace. When you're in divine energy, in your masculine and feminine energies inside of yourself, there's no conflict. There's peace. When you're at peace, you can accomplish more. You're not rushing to put out fires everywhere. You can just be at peace and activate your goals and your plans. Luminosity. This is the divine feminine energy that is receptive of that chivalrous male energy. This is the energy that says, when you come over here to me, I'm receptive and open to you. This feminine energy says, I'm going to bring light and love and truth into the environment. I am not afraid to be seen or heard. Do you notice her throat chakra is not covered up in any way? Yeah. He has an amulet around his neck. That's just a protective mechanism because the masculine knows that sometimes his communication can be a bit abrupt. So this reminds him to be mindful when he speaks to feminines. He has an eagle right here for wisdom. He has a lion right here for courage. She's gifted at speaking. She has a parrot. She knows how to hear things and repeat things and process things. There's a lot going on that's taking place because these two can communicate in a safe, healthy, loving way now. Both have learned self-respect. That's why they're able to stand in their truth and maintain that vibration. The garden. This is the abundance that's growing because of what work you have done to heal yourself. Notice she's a part of the garden. There are masculines who have been calling out for a loving, kind, honest feminine in their lives. And she's manifested. It's just a matter of timing when the masculine is ready to receive. That means his feminine energy of receptivity has to be imbalanced to receive the feminine. Worthiness. Both of these energies in the individuals bring to mind worthiness. You have to believe you are worthy of good, healthy connections. If you don't feel worthy, how do you expect to convince someone else if you don't even feel it? Right? This is why you've got to feel your emotions and work through them so that you know you're worthy. You know you're worthy. The gardener. So this is the masculine energy. So we have the feminine energy as the garden. And now we have the masculine energy as the gardener. This masculine has just been working diligently, planting, and look, divine feminines all around him, observing him. Isn't that amazing? He's oblivious, by the way. He's not ready to look up and see what's going on around him, but he is doing the work. And what will happen, the outcome that's manifesting, is this garden where he will recognize he has options. There are platonic soulmates that have the potential to be romantic partners. That could even be the individual that they identified as their twin. But right now, they're focused on their own work. They're focused on putting in the effort and energy. Do you see? He's got a shovel that he's pushing into the ground. The masculine is now making effort and putting forth the energy to create something new. And the feminine has been doing this, but she's had to learn how to be receptive. That's why she's able to stay there and lay down and take it easy, take a break, because the masculine is going to make some moves to come towards the feminine. And if she's in the same stance that he's in, the energy is going to be off balance. Many feminines are learning how to back off and stand down and allow masculine energy to take action and come towards, and then be in the energy of receptivity. And all of that is connected to worthiness. Do you feel worthy that you can receive divine, healthy love in your life? Do you feel worthy that the effort and energy you put into a connection is going to pan out if it's a divine, healthy connection? You have to believe in your worthiness. Right at the center, what each party is longing for is a commitment, a loving, healthy commitment and connection. And this is possible because the work that has been done on both parts. The commitment to oneself has been activated. Now you are able to commit to another individual because you recognize you're worthy. Wow. Holy smokes, you guys. That is outstanding. Love it. Love it. Hi, DJ. Hello, hello. Sorry if I missed anyone. Oh, that's Dynamic Jennifer, DJ. I thought darling DJ might have popped in with us, but I'm glad that you guys are here, and hopefully she'll get to see the playback. All right. Now, we are back to these Doreen Virtue Romance Angel cards because a beautiful love affair is unfolding before your very eyes. It started inside of you. Hi, Angelina. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. It absolutely is. Nothing is going to come in or leave before it's supposed to. Trust and believe in that. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. We had the true love card earlier. You have to believe and trust in love in yourself. You will magnetize true love to you. Heart-to-heart conversations are finally able to take place because one or both parties have stopped resisting. Honestly discuss your feelings with one another. These emotions are able to come out now. No one is threatened by what's being said. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. Do you remember the card of the gardener and the garden? The masculine knows that they are safe to take action to move towards the feminine energy because they're not going to get shut down. They will be received. Many of you are just getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Your bond deepens. There's room to grow in this connection. Stay optimistic about your love life. Hi, Jay. Welcome. Oh, Shelly. Hi, Shelly. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. This is how you're magnetizing true love and romance into your life by staying focused on self-love, self-acceptance, and serving in the light. Yep, many of you are calling in a mate to your soul of a romantic nature. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations are helping to bring you together in real time. There is a person who is ready, willing, and able to have a healthy relationship with you. And it is safe for you to love. You can open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. However, before that happens, you will have to free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. It's time to rein in your energy and focus on your greatest and highest good. Spirit is reminding you, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive to your soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. There's the amplified confirmation. It's the same as the cover of the deck. This is the soulmate. This individual is showing up in your life, ready or not. They are materializing because of the work you've done. They may be a dear friend, someone who has been along the journey with you. That's even better because they have a vested interest in you. There are roots planted there. They genuinely want to see you do well. And they recognize that you deserve love. You are lovable. Your soulmates already love you. They care about you. But a romantic soulmate is going to take it to the next level and let you know they are not afraid to express their feelings and emotions for you. They'll show you better than they can tell you sometimes, but now they're going to be able to tell you. Spirit says, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. We are moving towards healthy soul connections instead of toxic attachments. So we have to release these expectations and allow the universe to assist in guiding us to our counterpart. And again, it can be your twin. If the twin was in distortion and they have healed, and it is the timing of both people's souls and free will, then you absolutely can come into union that way. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Live your best life now. Live your best life now. Shelley, the messages from these cards, because you came in right on this deck, these cards are telling you exactly what you need to know right now. Right now, because intuitively, you're going to know from what these cards are showing you. I'm just going to recap them for you because I feel like you have a desire to know, and intuitively, these cards are letting you know exactly what you need to know, because sometimes, unfortunately, if a twin is in distortion energy, their higher self will communicate because they're not able to speak up, verbalize, and share with you what they feel in the 3D. But Spirit is letting us know that for those who are in their divine energy, this is flowing like milk and honey. And it is imperative that you make sure your vibration is high because you can attract who you are. So continue to keep working on you. It is safe for you to love. Free yourself from any fears and doubts. Take your life back. Take control of where you're headed. Love yourself first. Your soulmate is present. They recognize that you deserve love. If there's a pause in your journey, it's because you or both of you need to work on coming into balance with your energies, your masculine and feminine energies. Keep an open mind. And yes, there is a tremendous amount of attraction, but for a soul healthy relationship to last, attraction is just a part of it. The foundation has to be built strong, and that's what's happening if you are experiencing a pause. It's a time of strengthening for both individuals so that when you can come back together, and perhaps in a physical way, you're both strong enough to tolerate the energy that each one of you brings to the connection. Speaking of energy you bring to a connection, attraction and chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. When you are in a high vibration, your polarity with your twin pulls you together like these magnets. If one of you is not in alignment with the vibration of truth and love and is in an energy of distortion, no matter how much you try to come together, you can force the connection to try to come close, but it will not bond the way that it was intended to. So recognize that we are responsible for the energy that we bring to connections. Hi, Chris. Welcome. In this journey, we are also learning to have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. This is trusting your own intuition, trusting yourself, and trusting the universe. Trusting the universe. Trust and verify. Use that third eye chakra. Make sure that you are alert and paying attention so that you are not beguiled by illusions or delusions. You need to see the truth of what's really going on. Are you in a healthy connection or are you in a toxic attachment? Trust the energy that's being presented to you. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Get on to doing what you're passionate about. What brings you joy? What brings you happiness? Get active in doing that. If you are someone who loves fitness and you've been not going and working out or running or jogging or walking, get out there and live your best life. If you're an entertainer, a writer, someone who has healing abilities and gifts, someone who has talents and abilities that are of a nature that encourages and uplifts others, get active in doing that. Do what you're passionate about and trust that what you are seeking is seeking you. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Yes, within yourself. You are finally engaging in a commitment and devotion to yourself, making sure that you are meeting your needs, that you acknowledge that you are whole within yourself. No one else can do this for you. And then you will discover that you will be engaging with other individuals who are high vibrational in nature, that have the potential to be a match for you. You'll be able to engage just like those magnets did. Now that communication has been cleared up, divine masculines and divine feminines can communicate to one another through expressing love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. It's okay to do so now because you will not be rejected or made fun of. You are able to connect to one another in a healthy way. Supportive. Do you see this supportive stance? He's got her back. She's holding his hand and supporting his neck. It's safe to express love. Playfulness. Healthy connections have a great deal of playfulness and banter that happens. To recapture your romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to have fun and to shine. You know, we talked about toxic connections don't have room for growth because the expectations fill the space. Healthy connections allow for autonomy and movement and fluidity. So as you see, they're on a swing. There's momentum of the swing going up and forth or back and forth, back and forth. Playfulness. Allow the momentum to build up and enjoy the connection. Woo, this card flipped over. Look at that. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. This is a beautiful energy of just lightheartedness and beauty and light. It's not heavy at all. Light-hearted energy. We're not picking out china patterns and wedding dresses on date number 2. You know what I mean? Just enjoy the moment. Just relax and just feel the fun of being in a healthy connection. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Now, the interpretation Spirit gave me of this card a while ago is this is emotions, the water, the moon. There are a lot of emotions that twins, soulmates, which you may have a twin who is a mate to your soul, that you're going through. You're passing through deep waters, but you're headed into a strong foundation that has a strong structure. Your angels are with you on this journey. The couple in this vessel are together, and they're safe, and they're at peace. These waters are not choppy and rough. It's smooth sailing. Now that the communications are opened up between the feminines and the masculines, yes, there is a union that takes place. Honeymoon, a time of bliss. Because now you have come through these rough waters and emotions, and they're not governing you, you're governing them, and you're able to pass through with great ease now. You've got me feeling emotions. Spirit is allowing you to feel the emotions on the inside. Yep. That's right, Dynamic Jennifer. That's right. Yes, Shelley, that's right. Have faith and know that everything that's happening is for your greatest and highest good. Now, Spirit just prompted me as I set this deck down, whispers of love. Okay? Sometimes Spirit does not hit us over the head to give us a message. Sometimes it is indeed a whisper. A whisper. So because it's a whisper, you're going to have to tune in. So before I start to pull these cards, I'm just going to ask you to tune in as if I were whispering these messages to you. You know, when once upon ago when I worked with young children in early childhood settings, when the room would get very loud and the children were just kind of on their own program, not listening, we would have to whisper. And they immediately would shift their attention over because they wanted to hear what you were saying. But if you whisper, then it caused them to stop and pay attention. So right now, I'm going to ask you to pretend as if I were whispering these messages directly to your heart. And allow your intuition to help you understand where these cards are filling in the messages that you need to know specifically for your own circumstances. We've talked about the mind eclipsing the heart. A lot of times we experience confusion on this journey because our mind has experienced traumas, memories of a negative nature, and irrational thoughts. Our heart wants us to open and expand and receive the highest vibration of all, which is love. Give the highest vibration of all, which is love. The flow, the in and outbound flow. But when we are allowing our mind to eclipse our heart, confusion sets in, doubt sets in. So we want to clear that eclipse of the mind and the heart and just allow these whispers of love to reach our heart center. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. First card out. You can't make this up. Listen with your heart. You are listening to what is being said to you, but you need to listen with a loving heart. Listen with a loving heart. That's it. That's right. Let's do this. See, the first instruction from Spirit is listen with your heart. Your heart knows. We can't make this up. True love has come out twice in this reading. This is a love, it's a once in a lifetime love. Why? Because these masculine and feminines are in their divine energy. There's fireworks going off because it's like when you are in a connection, or excuse me, I call it an attachment with a person in distortion energy. It's like trying to talk to someone when their phone is constantly breaking up and cutting in and out. The connection is not cohesive, and it's as badly as you're trying to tune in and hear what they're saying, eventually the frustration sets in and you're like, I can't do this. I cannot hear you, or I'm not understanding you. In divine energy, that is not the case. The connection comes through crystal clear, loud and clear, on the same page, and you will hear and understand each other. This is why we have to be mindful and aware if we are in connections or attachments, and make the necessary decisions so that we can be in a healthy place. Be supportive. Make genuine effort to show you care. Show that you care. That's an action. Love is not just words, but it's also actions. There's a spiritual connection present. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Hi, Amita. This goes beyond this lifetime. Do you see the connection between these two? He's in the water, immersed in the water. They have a bridge that connects to their third eyes. They see each other. They're here at the bottom of this card dancing, embracing, holding one another. Here, they've manifested a family and they're together as a family. They've expanded their vision. When you are in a connection with a divine masculine or feminine, you are able to partner and connect in a healthy way. Love endures. Love does not give up on or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. Love endures. This is why in the twin flame journey, we're called to recognize not rushing into anything. You know that song, Why Do Fools Fall in Love? Or, rushing into things. Our natural inclination is we want it fast, microwave. We want it quickly. But we're learning that this journey is that love is patient. Love is kind. And love endures. Love endures. So trust in that endurance. Endurance is built for a journey, by the way. And as you can see, they're on a voyage together. And as the previous cards, they were smooth sailing. You will endure some things in this connection, but as that honeymoon card indicated, I'm going to pull it out for you, you're going to transition from those waters that look choppy to here. Smooth sailing. Because love endures. Getting to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is an important quality for the relationship to grow. Oh, that's so cute. This is the deep emotions that you will discover from your partner as you take the time to get to know each other. Don't be afraid. Take the time to get to know each other, okay? Be authentic to who you are. You are asked to be real and true, pertaining to who you are and how you feel. Your most authentic version of yourself is going to attract a high vibrational counterpart. Be open and allow the universe to bring that in. Have patience. Love is patient and kind always. Always. Act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are here with you so you will always consider them. The divine masculine and divine feminine energies are in union at this time. Get excited. Oh, good night, Amita. Seriously, have faith. Have faith in this. Spend some quality time together. Now, this is very sweet and romantic, but I'm telling you, it's not just the romantic, it's the platonic connections too. It says it's imperative we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. That is how you build your connection in a healthy way. Be in the present, dream of the future. No expectations, just connection. Okay? Honesty is essential. To be a loving person, it's important we speak truthfully and in a loving manner. That is why the communication blockages have been cleared up. Romance can enter in now. You're able to connect with divine energy in another person. It's okay to take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. Again, look at the water. You're going to go through some emotions, but look at the end of, or it's not even really the end, it's just the transition into yet another beautiful season in your journey. It's not the end. It's just an ending to the tumultuous waters that you may have gone through, the emotions that you've had to process to get to this place of peace. Okay. Hi, Lois. Hello, hello. Express love through gifts. A small token to express to someone that you love them. You know, showing up for one another. That's the beauty of building a connection and having space available in the connection. It's outstanding and amazing. Forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. Releasing any negative vibrations, negative energy will help expedite the process for your vibration to raise up. Because truthfully, in this connection, the only thing that we can control is ourselves. So if we are operating in a vibration of forgiveness and acceptance of ourselves, we are able to raise our vibration so that we are attracting like-minded individuals. Okay? I love it. Speak the language of love. Speak. That's why the throat chakra had to be activated, so that masculine and feminine energy in the divine nature can communicate. It's absolutely incredible to be able to speak the language of love. Now, I'm going to say this. For those of you who have read the book about the languages of love, that's fabulous, because not everybody expresses or shows love the same way. So that would definitely be something of significance, that if you can Google it, the 5 languages of love, get acquainted with that, so that if someone is trying to show you love in the way that is one of their languages, you'll be able to recognize that, and there'll be less stress and miscommunication. For example, if you're someone who gives words of affirmation, and Kate, if you can find the link that shows about the 5 languages of love, that would be a good starting point for some individuals if they aren't familiar with it. If your language of love is words of affirmation, I'm so proud of you. I think you're amazing. You're doing a great job. Someone is expressing and showing their love for you. That's their language. Someone else, it might be that they give gifts. They found something while they were out at a street fair, and it was a butterfly bookmark that they thought you would absolutely love because you love butterflies. Or, you know, they happened to be at the mall and they saw a music box or something that they knew would resonate with you. That's how they showed and demonstrated their love. That's how people speak different languages of love. So if we equip ourselves and learn and understand those different languages, we won't be so off-put when someone shows up in a way that we didn't necessarily expect, because not everyone will be just like us. Everyone has a different way of how they express things. And so if we're more conscious and aware of that, we're able to be more kind, patient, understanding, and receptive to the gift of love that comes to us through the language that others speak to us. Okay? Love is all around you. Love is everywhere. You are love. So no matter what you have gone through in this journey, never forget that you are surrounded by light and love at all times. Also know that you are limitless. You have manifestation and creation abilities. Trust in the power that you have within you. A sacred union of hearts. This can happen in healthy connections where divine masculine and divine feminine energies are flowing harmoniously. They are able to embrace, see eye to eye, share transparency and emotional intimacy. This is beautiful. This is not distortion. This is true love. This is connection. This is a freedom to be each person's best version of themselves in front of one another without any masks or pretense, just being whole in themselves and able to support and hold one another. I love you. These are important words. Now that we have cleared that throat chakra, many people will now be able to verbalize and say this out loud. Now that the head is no longer eclipsing the heart, they're able to speak these words. Some people have been waiting to hear these words for a very long time, and the person is just now feeling strong enough and empowered to be able to speak them out loud. So prepare yourself to be receptive. Maybe don't come out with, well, gosh, I've waited so long for you to say this. Or, be prepared to be soft and not so edgy when this does manifest. And again, when the card matches the deck cover, it is an amplified message from Spirit. You may not get a loud, over-the-top, I love you with fireworks in the sky. Someone may simply whisper in your ear that they love you. Consider your foundation. Again, we are responsible for the energy that we bring to a connection. Are you working on your own foundation? Are you making sure that when high vibrational counterparts come in, that you are strong and capable and able to maintain your own vibration in the connection? How committed and dedicated are you to self-love and self-mastery? Because once you are at home in yourself, then you have the opportunity to be at home with others and allow them in. So you must be responsible and mindful as the builder of your own spiritual house, your physical temple. Before you can invite other people in, you have to make sure you're on a firm foundation. The only thing that is real is love. That's true. Many people have been caught up in illusions and delusions in the twin flame journey. We've called people divine masculine and divine feminine even when they've been in distortion energy. There's nothing divine about distortion energy. We're being called to master our emotions and to go into ourselves and heal so that we can love from an unconditional, unselfish, not toxic way. True love takes no ownership. If you find you're feeling possessive of a person in your life, that is a cause to pause and reevaluate that. Many people who say, uh-oh, I'm in separation. Are you? Separation's an illusion. We're all one. I can tell you that the universe will insert a pause into your journey if you're getting out of balance. If the other party is getting out of balance. The universe has a loving, gentle, care and concern for us. And so when a pause happens, it's always for our greatest and highest good. Okay? Love makes the difference. Of course it does. Love can heal past hurts and provides a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. I can tell you right now, if you are feeling insecure about a connection, you may be in an attachment. In a connection, both individuals are committed to staying connected. You will know where you stand at all times. Individuals in a high vibration and frequency of love and aligned with truth will not leave you feeling confused. You will always know where you stand. If you are experiencing insecurity because a party is not communicating to you, because they are maybe disorganized in the sense that they go back and forth, I urge you, reevaluate that situation. You are worthy and deserve love. And if you are not receiving the respect, communication, and honesty, that is going to be difficult. So please recognize that love makes the difference. It's the love of yourself that makes the difference, because some people recognize now that they have to step back from a attachment in order to be led to a true connection. That's it. You have to be comfortable with solitude. You have to be comfortable in yourself and not settle or accept less than because you are feeling insecure and you're waiting for someone to give you the approval or validation. That is a toxic attachment. We are moving towards healthy connections, and I encourage you to continue to stand your ground and raise your standards, because you are worthy and you are enough. Actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. You might have to express your love for yourself by stepping back from an attachment, to work on you, to take flight, to rise above the situation and circumstances, because the only person you can control is yourself. Appreciate this moment. Every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. If you are at a pause in your journey, take this time to reflect. Take this time to prepare for the next quantum leap that's coming. And appreciate this. Don't resist it. Appreciate what's coming. Trust that sometimes in that seed of the unknown is something absolutely miraculous and marvelous. It's just, it takes time for it to be illuminated to you. Trust this moment and appreciate it. Look, there it is again. Have faith. Look at all these butterflies. This defies logic. Butterflies on ribbons are bringing a feminine up above the ground and bringing her up into the heights of the sky. That just defies logic, right? Trust your faith in this situation. Believe. Let's see, Angelina, let's examine that. That's a good question. Look at that. All of these ribbons are connected. And she's got her little eyes closed and she's smiling. This is called for you to enjoy the journey. Have faith. Close your eyes and allow things to unfold organically. You know what? It looks like it's just this beautiful mess of rainbow curls on the top of her head. But the butterflies are attached to these little ribbons and they are moving her along in her journey, and it's amazing. Look at this. Like attracts like. If you're longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. And that loving isn't compulsively showering someone with gifts or compliments. It is you loving yourself. When you love yourself, it makes you more attractive to others because they see you love and care for yourself. And what's so cool about this card, I'm going to zoom in. Do you see there's 3 different versions of self right here? Learn to love and embrace all of you, all aspects of yourself. Yep. I know those butterflies, so pretty, right? new love. Embrace this new opportunity of love that is here. This may pertain to work opportunities or spiritual growth. You're growing. Your hands are wide open. You are able to give and receive love. So the love that you have been giving to yourself and the love you've been putting out into the universe is able to come and go freely, as love takes no ownership. So open your heart, open your soul, open your mind, and be prepared to receive what's coming in. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. Love, love, love it. We're almost finished, guys. We only have two or three more decks that Spirit brought cards out from. But it is so exciting to see this beautiful message that the emotions we're feeling now are because our hearts are truly open and receptive. First card out, balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Right, because you're different people. You have different perspectives. And just because you may not always agree on everything doesn't mean that there's not room to grow. There's room for support through challenges. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is about to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Your heart has an intelligence that is here to help you in making good, sound decisions. Combined with the wisdom and intuition of your third eye, that is an unbeatable team. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Okay, so Spirit just shared that some individuals have been calling out for healing for an attachment that they have been involved in. For some people, the perceived twin has rejected or shut down communication or has moved into another connection, and the individual who was left behind is still calling out for healing for the twin. In actuality, you should be healing and calling out for healing for yourself so that you can move forward in your life, trusting that what is for you will never pass you by. So being able to heal those emotions associated with rejection and abandonment. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it's truly sacred. This is the sacred union of your own inner masculine and feminine. This is union. This is the most important union that you want to be concerned with, because if you are not balanced in your masculine and feminine energies, you will repel potential partners. So if someone is not coming towards you, there is an energy of distortion in one or both of you that has to be dealt with. And unfortunately, you can't change someone else's free will. And I won't say unfortunately, but you know what I'm saying. You just can't change someone else's free will. That's something that they have to come to, but you can heal and work on yourself. Okay? My beloved, though we may physically be apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time, and nothing is missing. Your mate to your soul is with you already. The universe will reveal them when you're ready. Trust in this and believe that love is eternal. For some of you, it's a friendship that started. Nurturing the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. So a friend, a soul mate of a platonic nature, may transform into the greatest love of your life if you are open and receptive and balanced. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace the new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. We have had several cards indicating pathways, new pathways, and having faith. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Beautiful. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember, love is the greatest healer. It truly is. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Now, you're whole already as an individual. What missing pieces is Spirit referring to? The missing pieces is the synergy that is created between divine masculine and divine feminine embodied in their 3D forms, coming together. Now, I'm going to pull out the card because Spirit was pretty emphatic that I need to show you this so that you understand. Again, there's nothing missing inside of you, but together, whoa, hello. Fire in the hole. I'm dropping everything, y'all. That we need to understand that there is a powerful synergy between the divine masculine and divine feminine energies, and the embrace or the intertwining of the two energies is critical. The frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. This is the missing pieces, the synergy. All of these scenarios happen when divine masculine and divine feminine energies are able to embrace one another. You'll discover new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being as a connected masculine and feminine in divine energy. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible. Look at this, transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. That's the truth. Look deep within your heart. You will feel my love. My love for you is deep as the ocean. Yeah. When you are in a healthy connection, that depth of emotion and feeling is so powerful, and you will feel it and you will know. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all your heart truly desires. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. You know, it's that you could get with this or you could get with that. You operate from the solar plexus seat of power with a discerning mind and discerning heart to know if you are in a toxic attachment or in a healthy connection, and you know instinctively if you must remain in that vibration with that individual. You will know. The person who is good for your soul has a message for you. I'm thinking of you at this very moment, and your love fills me with light. I love you. Because you're love. You are beloved. You are loved. That is the kind of beautiful clean, healthy, pure love that comes from building a healthy foundation. See? New beginning. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace and live it, and embrace it and live your dreams passionately. We had a card from the romance angels, passion. We've had embrace come up. This is your new beginning. Go forward boldly, trusting that you are on the right path. You're being divinely guided for such a time as this. Yeah. You're being divinely guided. Now we're going to get to hear from the angels. The angels have something to say about where you are in your journey right now. For some, you're going to be choosing a new direction. You've gone as far as you can go in a connection that you were in, and now it's time. It's time. It's time to take action. No more procrastinating or feeling sticky stuck. It's time to move forward and take action. Notice they're moving forward full steam ahead. Time to listen to your intuition, because an opportunity is presenting itself to you. And you're going to need to remain positive. Do not interject something negative into this beautiful, positive opportunity that's coming. Abundance. Abundance has showed up several times in this reading. Abundance showed up in Matt's reading today with King Trident's tribe. See, he has the divine masculine energy, so his messages are going to resonate with feminines who are in divine energy. Abundance is on the brain right now because there's an opportunity that you need to remain positive for and take action on. We don't want to interject any negative energy into what's about to happen. Communicate early and clearly. I say early, but early on, meaning speak up. Speak up when you're guided. Do not hesitate. When that card said take action, it meant take action. So you're going to need to communicate earlier rather than later, because the opportunity is for your greatest and highest good. Speak clearly. You may need to compromise, and the compromise isn't so much with another person. You're going to have to balance yourself. You're going to have to make some compromises in your life. If you are someone who runs like wild horses and you keep yourself exhausted and tired all the time, you're going to have to learn how to give yourself a break, how to take a rest. If you're someone who is like, I fly alone, buddy, and you're pretty certain that you're just going to be solo on this journey, you may have to allow yourself to compromise and connect with other soul family members to create that synergy that we just talked about here, so that you can go further in your mission. You know? Compromise to get into balance and stay in alignment. Look for a sign. They're all around you, in music and in written signs and in words, synchronicities that you'll see all around you. Ask your angels. They'll let you know. Archangels Michael, Raphael, Uriel, Sandalphon, Metatron, you know. Do your due diligence. Do research on angels and see which angels are resonating with where you are in your journey and ask them for help. Trust the divine plan that is unfolding that you are a part of. You do not have to be fearful anymore. You know that what is for you will never pass you by. So you don't have to hold on to people with a vice grip of fear. you can release them to the universe and trust that everything happening is for your greatest and highest good. Big happy changes are coming. Do you notice her arms are wide open? She's not afraid. She's released whatever concerns and cares she had to the universe and is operating in a vibration and frequency of love, light, and truth. Of course, big happy changes are going to come in because you're no longer allowing fear to restrain you. You can be joyful once again. You're ready. You're ready. You might have been questioning and wondering, well, I don't know if I'm ready. You're ready. Open up and receive the abundance. The big happy changes that are coming in, right? Where is it? We just had it, right? Abundance. Look at these two cards. Of course, big happy changes are coming because you have an abundant mindset now and you're ready. You're ready. You're also improving your health. Look at how these three cards are lined up. Your health is directly connected to your abundance. Big happy changes are coming. Make those changes to your sleep habits, your diet, your finances, relationships. Improve your overall health in all areas. The last card of this deck, success. Can't be much clearer than this, guys, right? When you do the work, when you release the fear, when you trust the universe, expect abundance, big happy changes, and success to come through. It's your divine birthright. And once you remember who you are, and once you remember that you are divinely guided and that nothing is going to pass you by that's meant for you, you'll be able to relax and sink into your life, trusting that everything happening is for your greatest and highest good. This is our last deck before we close out the reading, and these are the cards that came out. All right. First card, be honest with yourself. Look into your heart. You will know the truth of this situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and strength to take good care of yourself. Focus upon your true desires, and they will come to you upon angels' wings. Be honest with yourself. Yep. Relationship. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, snuggle more closely with your loving Creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. Look at that. New partner. A chance meeting is no mistake. It's divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by the sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. These are soulmates of both a platonic and romantic nature coming into your life. Notice the signs. Yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you're loved and you are never alone. Never alone. See, guys, this keeps showing up. Perfect timing, divine timing, timing when you're ready. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open. While you walk through them with us by your side, don't delay, procrastinate, as all the ingredients are ripe for your success. Guys, you cannot make this stuff up. Hold on a minute here. Everything and everyone is on your side supporting a positive outcome. How do we know this? Well, well. We had the card that said it. Success, right? We had another one. You're ready, right? We had another one. Big happy changes. Opportunity. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. Take action. 2 different angel decks confirming what is taking place. Believe it. Believe it. Look at this. Can't make this up. Time to go. It's go time. The sun sets and rises each day, and it's the same with the avenues in your life. See the beauty in each sunset in your life. Know that the sun will also rise again tomorrow. Endings are merely the start of a new beginning, and we are with you through each phase and cycle. I know someone just put that in the chat. I love it. Oh my goodness. I think it might have been Angelina or it might have been Dynamic Jennifer, but you're absolutely right. Endings and beginnings. The universe is asking you, what is it that you desire? You now have the opportunities to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know what you are ready and deserving of, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. That's why we were told in several cards, embrace this moment, because here comes the boom. You're making shift happen, and when it does, it's coming in like gangbusters. So get ready. Focus on service. Your soul desires to only joyfully serve and swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus on staying in this stream of giving and receiving in every situation and in all that you do. Beautiful. This is serving instead of swerving, instead of chasing after a person, trying to convince them that you are worthy of their attention and time. Focus on serving and doing what you can to heal yourself and help care for the needs of others. Wedding. Marriage is a union of 2 souls joined in love, mutual respect, commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith in love's power. Continually breathe life into that faith and love, dearest one. Just as we mentioned earlier, a mate to your soul is in no hurry or rush to expedite the connection. They are willing to go the distance with you. They are not a flash bang that's a quick thrill and then fizzles out. This is a mate to your soul who is willing to stand by your side and come into union with you in a beautiful, loving way that does not take from either one of you, because you're both whole vessels, whole individuals. Love deepens over time. That's why toxic attachments often have so much static, because there's no room to grow, because it's filled with so much expectations, desired outcomes. The law of attraction. Each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends. So invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts. Align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. Spirit, we thank you for attuning our energies to higher frequencies. We desire to be in alignment so that we can receive that which we are attracting that is for our greatest and highest good. Giving and receiving, that's the masculine and feminine energy. The entire universe operates in cycles similar to inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale to give or only inhale to receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. Breathe. Breathe through this journey. Don't hold your breath. You ever hear that saying? Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. You need to breathe. Don't hold your breath waiting for a twin to come back. Don't hold your breath because you're waiting for someone to recognize, acknowledge, and validate you, accept you. Breathe. Look at this action card again. Go for it. Go for it. Your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path. There's the path again, as it will take you very far indeed. The path. Look at that. There's nothing to worry about. You're safe, and this situation is under the there's my French side come out, perfect control of the divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into a situation to ensure the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. Isn't that amazing? Flow to and through you. Beautiful. Shower of abundance. To heal your financial situation, first give us your worries concerning money. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you allow. Beautiful. Abundance for like the umpteenth time. Do you see how critical it is to have a mindset of abundance? It's crucial. Steady progress. We acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contributions you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. That is what you are doing as a light worker. You are serving and helping, and it's beautiful. This is the time to cleanse and detoxify. With all great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we will help you to develop a life-affirming way to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrows and shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries, and concerns to us and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. Last card. This is so beautiful. See only love. Look past the seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings, and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon love that underlies every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. That is incredible. You've got me feeling emotions. Spirit is allowing you to literally look at your own heart and see only love. There's no need to be afraid or angry or frustrated or restrained. You can give and receive love, which is the greatest vibration of all. Be peaceful, be thankful, be loving, be kind, and recognize that everything you desire, you already have it. You already have it. Everything you need, it's there. Wow. Oh my gosh. Hold on a minute, guys. Bear with me. So the very first card that came out tonight, I'm going to bring this out for the end of the reading, right here. Grab the card. This was the front of the card, and it said this: a pool of suppressed emotions lies trapped within you. It's time for you to release them and allow your feelings and emotions to surface. You are safe. It's okay to open your heart and be vulnerable. This is a time for healing old wounds. This healing process is a blessing and not a curse. Spirit wanted you to know that through this entire journey, through everything you've just gone through, it brought you to this. See only love. Use your spiritual eyes now to see only love so that you can heal and allow your emotions to flow. You're no longer seeing through 3D eyes with fear that you're not going to have what you desire or need. You're on this journey because you are love, because you are a high vibrational individual and the earth needs your support for such a time as this. I just want to encourage each of you to stay focused on seeing only love and the light that comes with being aligned with the vibration of truth. Your heart and soul are filled with love. Filled with love. May you always keep your mind, heart, and spirit open to that vibration so that you can manifest your greatest life right now. I sure love you guys. I hope that you have a safe and happy 4th of July. I hope that you received the whispers of love, that you're feeling the emotions, you're processing them, you're preparing in this moment for what's coming next, and that you have tremendous faith that big, happy changes are in store for you. I look forward to seeing you guys again, and if any of the messages from this time resonated with you, please share if you feel led in the comment section after this video has closed. I really appreciate and love being able to come back and read your comments and feedback and things that you share. It's a blessing to have the contribution of your insights, and I appreciate you all so very much. Thank you again for being with us tonight, and we look forward to connecting with you again soon. Kate, if you can place the link to the Good Vibe Tribe chat. We invite anyone who has not already joined. We have an open community group chat, open 24 hours a day, where you can come and be encouraged or share encouragement. And it's always a pleasure for new individuals to come and join. You are welcome, and we look forward to being with you. Hope everyone has an amazing evening, beautiful day tomorrow, and until then, ciao for now.